everyone, welcome to the meeting 2 of Big Data Detective. Now, before we look at the diagram of the data, let's understand the idea of data flow. So, data flow means how data moves inside a digital system. When we use an application or open a website, data does not stay in one place. Usually, data moves from a source to a destination. So basically it follows a clear path, not randomly. So when we talk about data flow, we are focusing on the movement and not only on the data itself. Okay, so we look at the main parts that usually appear in a network diagram. First, we have the source. This is where the data usually starts, for example, a user's device. Next, there is a router, which it directs data to the correct path. Then we have the server, which processes and stores data. Finally, the destination is where the data arrives. When you describe a diagram later, try to mention these parts in order. So how about the sequencing word? So a sequencing word is needed because we need to explain the process more clearly. So these words help the listener understand the order of the steps. The most common sequencing words are first, next, then, after that, and finally. For example, first, data is sent from the user's device. Next, it goes to the router. So, using these words will make your explanation more clear and organized. Okay, so these are the prepositions for data movement. We use from to shows direction, and we use through to show paths. Between shows 2 points, at shows position or levers. For example, data moves from the server to the user. Data passes through the router. So these prepositions help your explanation sounds more accurate and academic. Okay, so these are the example of describing data flow. First, data is sent from the user's device to the router. Next, the router directs the data to the server. Then, the server processes the data. Finally, the data is sent back to the user. So this is a model answer. You do not need to memorize all of this, but you can use it as a guide for your own explanation later. Okay, so now it's your turn to explain the data flow using the modal verbs that I just teach you. And remember to use the second words, preposition for data movement, and networking vocabulary. Thank you.